So from my side, it's 8 out of 10.
Gyakap na lutingi gilabe mi gijangkadi. Ninji wa ninji master.
Hello and welcome to the Amateur Bhutanese. This is the first of the reviews I'm going to make on a Bhutanese movie. Today, me and my friends went to watch lingpoen, spiritual successor to Singye. I think it should be a direct sequel to Singye, though they do not explicitly talk about it. But the stories are quite similar, the characters are quite similar, so it is spiritual successor to Singye. And Sunny Sitim is Bhutan's first action hero. There are no other movies that focuses on the action part of it, and so it is the start of a franchise. There was Singye, Lingpin, and I'm pretty sure there will be Singye 3, going by the trend that Sunny Sitim is a fan, self-proclaimed fan of Salman Khan. He has said it explicitly. He has lots of photos with him. He has worked with him. Sang Sitim's film production name is STF Films. Salman Khan is SK Films. The video for True Love is similar to the video of Dil Diya Galla. It's quite inspired. So there are lots of influence. Now getting to the story. The story is quite similar to Singye. Sang Sitim reprised the role of Singye as a police inspector, or this time Lingpin. There's drug mafia and there are lots of drug rackets and all that, and he's just trying to stop that. Sergel plays a drug lord and marvelously. Singye is helped by his informers like Dekilamo, Bhimi Yogini, and Singdoji. The story is quite slow at start, and almost till the halftime, there's not much of a story because there are lots of characters and character introductions, and there's who's who of, as Yusuf Chodan says, Drukud. I'll not say Drukud. The who's who of the Bhutanese film fraternity. The story picks up in the second half, and I love the intricacy in the second part and the climax. It's quite intricate, and the plots and the characters are quite jumbled up. So it was quite a good finish. So, firstly, the good. The cinematography was top notch. There were great drone shots. The hills of Bhutan were shown very well. There was also a free advertisement for postcard there where Sergel, the boss, the drug boss, stays. It's his, what do you call that? Hideout, or it's his mansion, may I say. Okay, fine. Anyway, there are no complaints about the acting. As I said, Sergel is having, I think it's one of his best performances as a menacing villain, and also Singdoji. Well, if he is making faces while he sings quite well. But his acting is quite nuanced, and it was quite good. Also, again, Sergel, his wardrobe. He looks like a villain from a Korean movie. His shiny gold things and his leather pants, all top notch. No complaints on that. And there are only two songs, two proper songs, Sonam Ocean's True Love, and one more song with the Indian dancer, like an item song. Singdoji's song is put in the background, so it's just used as a filler. And I really love the interaction between Deklamu and Makipenjo. Okay, as I said, there are lots of characters. So there's Tsingzam, there's Gimduji, there's Niduduji, there is Sujavitrabge, and many more. I will not get time to name them all. Anyway, I love the interaction the first time Deklamu and Sonam Makipenjo meets, obviously in the set. It's quite good. Also, the slap scene. There was one particular slap scene where Sangit Sitim slaps a goon, and when he's about to reach the chick, the scene turns to Sergel hitting his goon. So it was just one split second of a frame, and it was quite good. Okay, the bad. Not the bad, but a little bit of a negative thing, I have to say. I'm trying to review a movie. Okay, the story could have been crisper and more streamlined. As I said, it's quite slow in the start. Seems there needs to be a better editing. Maybe need to cut some scenes, like when Deklama and all are first introduced, Sangit System takes them into a room and introduces them, and he tells they are this, they are this. Instead of that, they could have just shown 5 seconds of they running somewhere or doing something, and put a placard saying name, hunt, and all that. Like in the other movies. I don't have any original ideas. I'm not a director. And I feel Tsering Zam was underutilized because she's one of the best actress in the Bhutanese film industry, and her acting in Karma, in the movie that I came back a few years back, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay, so that's the good and the bad. So the interesting points. There are some few interesting points I have noted. Uh, there's one scene where Singhe is sitting on a sofa. Sangye Sitim is sitting on a sofa as Singhe, and he's watching on TV Sangye Sitim as Lota in Radhe. So it was a bit of a kind of inception thing. I think they just put like an Easter egg. So this is the review of all in all. It was a good movie. Um, you should always compare it to the current Bhutanese film industry where people are not ready to take risks. Science Cinema has done in two films. There are no other film like these. These action films, and there have been lots of improvements in the past few years, and we hope to see better things in the coming days to come. So go watch it. It's just the first show. Bye.